Why is it impossible to survive World War III? What's up to my precious friends, and today we're going to talk about the most feared possibility that could happen in the future at any time, the World War III. It first happened about a few decades ago, the World War I, and World War II, which is the bloodiest battle in the history. On 1945, it almost wiped out the Earth, and led Japan into its ultimate demise. It marked the history, the bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Until now, the bombing happened is still felt since the effects of nuclear explosion have long time to disappear. But what if the most feared by everyone happened again for the third time? What is the current state and strength of technology when it comes to another world war? And how many people will die if ever that the most fearful event happened again for the third time? All of that is what we will discover. Before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more amazing stories and hit the notification bell to notify for out of this world stories. First of all, what is a world war? A war is considered a world war when many strong nations fought each other in a conflict that could lead into the demise of many nations. A lot of countries may clash in a war, but on today's context of war, is there a nation that would win? There's a lot of possibility for World War III to begin. First is resources, political issues, and assassination of a very important person, or a leader of one nation. Because of so many issues nowadays that could start a war, can you still say to yourself that it is still impossible to happen? We may assume that the nations are trying to avoid an all-out war. But why? What's stopping them from beginning a widespread chaos? Is it only because of UN treaties? The answer: nuclear weapons. After a very long time since World War II, a lot of military advancement has emerged with the help of many different technologies. That also made weapons to become more dangerous. How dangerous? It can wipe out all of humanity. There's only one clear finish line that World War III will lead to, and the world leaders know about these. But because these nations also has an interest for their constituents, some conflicts and misunderstandings are unavoidable. With the strength of weapons that are available today, if a war has exploded, no one will surely win with both sides. All of the living humans may become extinct with World War III. How? Let's take a look with the possible events while a world war is happening. First, is worldwide power and communication loss. In the start of the war, it could be that the first thing to happen is a power grid shutdown, as an attack to a certain country. It will cause a loss of communication and confusion to people about what's currently happening. The televisions, phone and other kinds of communication systems may fail due to signal lost in many different parts of the world. This is a strategy as an attack to a nation for it to have a difficulty contacting its allies. Next is famine and poverty. On the last wars that happened within the history, it is one of the problems that is faced because of lack of food. Many people will die because of hunger, not just on bombs and bullets. Because the economy isn't running anymore, there will be no markets that provide food for the people, especially in cities where farms are rare. Looting will be everywhere and government will lose control of the people. Space wars. At the time of the first two world wars, the battle was fought only on the ground, sky, and water. But on the Third World War, even the outer space is included. Nations will compete for the control of ISS, or the International Space Station. That is one of the most important advantage when it comes to battle. Weapons might be coming from space, and fire to their target below that they want to destroy. This battle may result in the loss of orbit and satellites because of guiding systems failure, which will end falling down to Earth. Hacking. Because of so many advancement with computers and technologies that have computer guidance system, it is possible that hacking will be the battle to take over and control these guidance systems. Just like the guidance systems of satellites and nuclear weapons. Most of nuclear weapons like intercontinental nuclear missiles has a designated trajectory that controls its direction. And once this missile guidance system is hacked, the designated trajectory might be changed. Same as the drones, it could be hacked and turn against its own allies. So during the war, you cannot trust anyone. Nuclear winter. This is the most tragic that will happen in the end of the war, and will dictate the annihilation of humanity. If the atomic bomb was used 2 times only during World War, it is now more powerful compared at that time. In today's generation, it is now scattered in many different countries, which mostly has the strongest and large amounts of nuclear weapons, and if a nation has used a nuclear bomb, what could stop from another to launch a retaliation attack? And a non-stop rain of nuke will pour the life on Earth. Because of the radiation effect of nuclear weapons, many people will die and grow cancer on their bodies. It is possible that there could be survivors in a fallout shelters, but how long? As said earlier that the nuclear radiation takes decades to disappear, is there someone that could save a large amount of food that could last many decades? We know that there is a famine during these times. Another reason is the nuclear winter. The forest will burn for many decades around the world with no one to stop. The dust and smoke from burning nature will rise up in the sky and cover the sun. This is the reason why nuclear winter will start, a cold season that the whole planet will experience in many decades because of lack of sunlight. Many creatures will die and no one will win this war. After many decades the world will start to recover from the devastation, together with nature, but no more humans will exist to see all of these. The sun will rise again with no humans to witness everything. If you agree with what I show you, please don't forget to click the like button and share this video so many people will become aware about these, and if you are not on favor, please comment your opinion about these issues. Thanks for watching and see you again next time.